Hi beauties, it's the Red Diva and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a special part 2 of a special collection that ColourPop launched for the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year for 2021. So there are a couple of palettes. You can also see the sister video to this, which is part 1. So join me for a few minutes to see how beautiful and easy you can create a great look with the rest of the collection. I'll see you in a second. We're ready to start the show. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the first item of this really great bundle. The first one is going to be the Get That Coin palette. This is the second of the Lunar New Year palette from ColourPop. Such beautiful, beautiful shades. Some of them are matte. Like this one right here is a matte. And also this one right here is a matte. But then there's other ones that are like mattes with slight little sparkles to them. So we have one of them here. And also this one right here. So yeah, so you have, and then then you have some shimmers here as well. And then you have the pressed glitter here in the middle, okay? So it's really, really nice. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Okay, so we're going to start off with a transition color. So I've decided to go ahead and use this one right here on the top, okay? Now, these particular palettes, these two palettes that came in this bundle that you can also buy on its own, they do not have color names on the actual palette. As a matter of fact, the way that the palette comes is that they put a bubble wrap to protect the palette during shipping. And actually the palettes look identical to each other. They both have the 2021 on the top. They both have the same type of package design, but the sticker here that you see here that says Get That Coin actually came on the bubble wrap to protect it during shipping. And I had to lightly peel it off and stick it on back here. So this way I can keep track of the other palette that also came with that set. And that's it. I mean, it's a magnetic palette that will allow you, once you're done with certain colors or all the colors, you can actually pop them out and you can replace and put other shades in there, because it's just like the magnetic palettes that they sell on the ColourPop website. And so this way you can continuously reuse that beautiful magnetic palette, which is really lovely because it has that beautiful Year of the Ox design on the front. Then it has another design on the back. It does not have a mirror, but it's a really great palette. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you about that. So far the colors are really nice. It lies really flat, it's like a creamy powder, so it goes on very smooth. So far so good. Okay. And then now I'm going to get a deeper tone. I want to deepen that up. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here in the corner. It's almost like a deeper toasty color. Okay, I'm going to get a fluffy brush like this. And I just want to sweep the colors. So this way you don't get any harsh lines. I'm going to go ahead and use this middle tone right here. With this kind of fluffy brush like that. I'm focusing it on like the eye socket, like right where the crease happens. Going to go back with a fluffy brush, just kind of blend that out. I want to make sure that there's no hard edges. Really pretty colors, guys. These palettes from this collection have a really great texture to them, so I think you'll be very, very pleased with them. The next step I'm going to go ahead and line the waterline with a black eyeliner. Like that. This way we get a nice frame for the eye. The next step I want to use is I want to deepen a little bit with this color right here. So it adds just the right amount of depth without it being too dark. I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite NYX glitter primer. That's going to go all over the lid. I'm going to go ahead and use this rusty color right here next to the pressed glitter. And then I'm going to use this tiny little brush like this. And I'm going to go ahead and put that gold one right there on the inner. Like that. It's basically the inner corner there. I'm also going to put this one here under the brow. I'm going to go back with that original fluffy brush and just kind of raise the tone a little bit on that. And the fluffy brush, make sure that it's all blended. All right, so I'm going to stop with the eyes. I'm going to come back in just a few seconds with the foundation, concealer, everything already done as far as complexion, and that way we can go ahead and finish the eye in just a second. See you soon. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to go ahead and use the ColourPop Cream Gel Eyeliner. This one is in the color Sunny Veil. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and line the bottom waterline. Super creamy, as you can see. Very little tugging. Now I'm doing the eyelash base. Because they're super creamy, be careful not to push too hard into the lash line with the pencil, because the point will break or bend, because it is super creamy. It's better to go over it a few times lightly than to try to rush it and be too tough with it, you know. All right, look how pretty. Okay, I'm gonna get teeny tiny little brush here. I want to be able to get that coppery color. So basically I'm kind of bringing that color from the top down about halfway. Okay, and then I'm gonna just with the same brush just kind of blend that gold color. So I'm gonna bring that gold color down. Again, with the tiny brush, I want to go back to that pearly shade on the top, and I just want to do that just right there in the inner corner. Just want to add a little pop of color. This way you have that nice eye-opening effect. Gonna blend that with the fluffy brush, make sure that nothing looks harsh. I'm gonna go ahead, curl my eyelashes, and do some coats of mascara with Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. While I allow that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so we have the brows. Add a little more here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set the brows gently with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of contour to the face, just kind of help warm up. Okay, because the collection that we're reviewing right now does not have a cheek blush. It does have a face highlighter, but we're going to go ahead and use the Mulan. And this one is in the Good Luck Charm right here. It's a nice toasty color that has a little bit of shimmer to it as well. And then we have to use on top, we're going to use the shimmer. So this is the one that came with the actual set for, it's called Lantern Fest, okay? And Lantern Fest, I'm just gonna use sort of a short one right here, and I'm just gonna tap it on. Okay, and I also wanna use a little bit of that Lantern Fest underneath the brow, just to add a little bit more pop. Okay, there we are. It's a nice color. I think that applying it with the brush is a little bit kind of, it dents it a lot, as you could see. You barely press it and it's like you could feel it like right there. It's like really soft, very, very soft, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and use an item that's part of the collection that I reviewed the other day, which is from Fourth Ray. This is that Vanilla Pearl lip mask, and it does have a shimmer to it. It's a great way to hydrate the lips, even when you're wearing a mask. It's just perfect to be able to put that on and let that absorb. Oh my God. All right, I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop Lippy Pencil, okay? And this is gonna be in Frenchy, okay? So Frenchy is the color that we're gonna use now to line the lips. It's a bright, kind of like a poppy color, poppy red. And then I'm gonna use the Light My Firecracker trio. I reviewed one of the other colors in the last video. Now we're gonna do the one that's called Red Pocket. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. These are really great because they're nice and angled. They glide on really smooth. Again, this is like a poppy red. So pretty, and it makes the teeth look really white, which is great. Very, very nice, very silky. So pretty. Such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. Okay, as always, guys, I'll be right back with the hair and my final thoughts on this collection. I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, this is the final look. If you're interested in catching this wig review, which is the Nisha 301 by Outre, go ahead and click on the button right now, and that way you could see the beautiful review and also how easy it is to put on. But my final thoughts on this particular collection for Chinese New Year's, I think that overall the colors are great. This lipstick was so pretty, the Red Pocket. I loved the texture, the consistency, the color payoff, the blendability of all the different shades in the Get That Coin palette. I already reviewed in the other video the first one, and now we have this second one right here. I think you can't go wrong, and the fact that you can actually reuse the palette once you're done with it, because it is a magnetic palette that you could pop off the colors, I think that is really spectacular. The Lantern Fest Super Shock highlighter, I feel that I would avoid using a brush because it kind of creates like dents in the actual product because it's so soft. So I would use either your fingertips or I would use like a small sponge just to press on, but I wouldn't dig in a brush because it is way too soft. I am loving the Vanilla Pearl lip mask from Fourth Ray that comes with the set as well. I think it's really, really great texture, very hydrating. You can use it by itself underneath your face mask, or you can use it at night, at bedtime, or before you apply lipstick. So I think this is great. There's one item that I did not get a chance to cover, guys, which is the Soul Shimmering Dry Oil. This was going to come in the color Golden Pearl. So let me show you really, really great packaging that matches everything else. And this is the product itself here. So what you want to do is you want to shake it really, really well. And then you want to squirt a little bit like that. And it has sort of a soft coconut scent to it. And then I don't know if it shows up on the camera itself, but it gives you luminosity, and you can use this on your face. You can use it on your body. I think this is more an item that I'm going to enjoy using once it gets warmer, and that way I can go ahead and put it in this area and that area and stuff like that. But overall, I think it's really nice. It has a really nice texture. The dry oil dries right away and just leaves your skin very, very soft and fragrant. So anyway, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope if you get a chance to get your hands on this limited edition collection from ColourPop, I think it will be overall a very, very good purchase. You could buy the items individually, or you could try to find if they still have the bundle that includes the 2 palettes, the lip mask, the dry oil, the 3-pack of the lippy pencils, okay? And also the Super Shock highlighter for the face. So thank you for the honor of your time. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content that I post on a regular basis. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And I will wish you a very, very wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.